Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my little degenerates. Happy New Year's, everybody. Yeah, I was been supposed to do this vlog slash channel update, but your boy has been very, very busy. And also, I got sick around New Year's. So your boy was like fucking dying and shit. But Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope everyone's enjoying their like first week of 2025. I know Tom Holland and Zendaya's enjoying their shit because I just read the news that, they got engaged. So congratulations to Tom. My boy locked the fuck in. Listen, Web Warriors, learn from the great. Learn from the great one. Tom locked the fuck in. He saw challenges and he was like, yo, I gotta clean this girl. But nah, all serious, I hope everyone's enjoying 2025 so far. For this video, I'm doing something a little different, of course, showing my face. I usually don't. I'm doing this on my cell phone, so please forgive me if the quality is not up to standard or is it to your liking. Motherfuckers, if you got a camera, cameras are like doing some incredible shit on your phone, so, this is what you're gonna fucking get. But I wanted to do this video because I wanted to give kind of a channel update and also what's my plan for 2025 for the channel, but also kind of just go into a little detail about like what the fuck have I been up to in 2025. So let's just break it down into kind of segments. There will be timestamps in this video, so if you just want to skip to me talking about life shit and whatnot, you can. But in terms of the channel, I think at the time of this recording I have 388 subscribers, which is pretty good in my humble opinion. I've really been kind of finding my stride with the YouTube stuff. I think my strategy, and this is just a strategy I would recommend to anybody, is you make one for the algorithm of YouTube and then you make one for yourself, and that's kind of what I've been really doing, really honestly. And I've been even though I haven't got to 400 or more subscribers, I'm very happy about the views of my channel. So I'm just going to continue doing that. Even if you dislike the fucking video, which I've seen, especially, I think my Stellar Blade and my critique of Stellar Blade and Assassin's Creed Shadows, the gameplay reveal, has the most dislike stuff. But, it is what it is. I'm not going to sway my opinion just because people dislike my shit. So it is what it is. But yeah, I just want to give a little heads up on what's to come of the channel. So what's really to come of the channel is pretty simple. Obviously we got to talk about fucking best movie and worst movies of 2024. We are going to do most anticipated game of 2025. That's something I've never done before, so I'm looking forward to that. It's all kind of recorded already. I just gotta edit some shit, so that's why it's been taking me a little bit to do it. And then we gotta do fucking game of the year, but we're gonna do something a little bit different. We might not do game of the year. We're gonna do something way different than what we usually do. So look forward to that. Those videos will be coming out this month, so I'm looking forward to getting that out there for you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. In terms of other things on the channel, I realized last year, really honestly, what will make or break your videos, and it's something I'm very proud that I've upped the ante on, is thumbnails and names of the videos. Your fucking thumbnails will make or break your videos, from what I've seen. You have to have an interesting banner or something that captures the eyes of people. Please forgive the fucking banging in the background. This is the fucking hood, alright? This is the fucking hood. So you're gonna hear some bullshit. But yeah, thumbnails will save or make your videos, and if you're not good at making thumbnails, you better get on it. You better take inspiration. Hell, get one of your friends to make thumbnails for you, for your YouTube channel. Do something, because it is wild how much I noticed how my videos were doing way better once I got better at thumbnailing. I use I think Canvas to do all my thumbnails, and it's just been working out for me. Even if you have to invest in their monthly plan, which I know some people don't want to do that, it's better than that than to not have a good thumbnail. Lately, my thumbnails wasn't all that great, so I'm very proud of it. But yeah, I think that's it with the channel. Oh, stuff I want to do with the channel. I want to also do, since we are coming up to the end of the DCEU. I kind of want to do a retrospect of the DCEU movies. So from Man of Steel all the way up to, I think the last one was Aquaman 2. And kind of give a review / perspective or tier list on that. I'm debating if it's going to be a tier list or a retrospect. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll probably combine the both. But after a particular Twitter post, responding to a Twitter post, which I realized I shouldn't have did. I fucked up. And arguing with fucking Snyder fans is the most annoying shit. It made me curious, so I'm gonna rewatch all the fucking DCEU movies and give my final thoughts on that, and then move on. Then I want to do the Spider-Man tier list. There was a Spider-Man movie tier list that I saw online, and I kind of want to do that because I did last year. We had the Spider-Man Monday re-release that was fucking awesome. You had to have been there, especially for fucking Raimi fans. The Raimi Army, we conquer. Raimi Army went fucking ham. It was packed every fucking day for Raimi movies. Like, that shit was sold out quick. But Raimi fans don't fucking play. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, like, Raimi, I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. That's something I'm really looking forward to, doing the tier list. But to make it even more special, I'm gonna do all the movies. I'm gonna do all the movies, including Venom 2, Venom 3, Morbius. I can't wait to rewatch fucking I can't wait to rewatch fucking Madam Web, and I haven't seen Craven, so I'm waiting for that to become available for digital, and then we're gonna do that. So that's pretty much it. I know the PC edition of Spider-Man is coming out as well, so I want to do like the costumes for Spider-Man 2, like my favorite Spider-Man costumes for in Marvel Spider-Man 2. So we'll do that. And of course, any video game news we'll talk about as we go along. So I have a few ideas that I'm just kind of getting down. But for the most part, those are kind of like the most important stuff as of this moment. Now, with all that being said, now that you know what's going to be happening over at the channel, let me just get really personal with you guys. 2024, if I could sum it up in one word, I would definitely have to say it was the most enlightened year I've ever had. This was the year I felt like I did the most growing in terms of like generally like traveling and seeing a different perspective of life. And also it's helped me kind of like realize a lot of things in my personal life, that needed to change and whatnot. And also turning 30 really helped. I am a fucking old man now, so Yeah, traveling and turning 30 has been a big, huge one for 2024. And I think the thing that really made it very enlightening was like visiting places I've always wanted to visit. So I visit like 5 different countries in 2024. I visit fucking London, which I couldn't believe I was in London. It was only a 24-hour trip, so don't get like crazy. But I went to London. That was fucking awesome. That was amazing. Couldn't believe I was in fucking London. And it was like very big, beautiful architecture on buildings, a bunch of fucking guards everywhere, and I repeat, a lot of telephone boxes. And I was just like, wow. And then like the highlight for me was fucking Big Ben. Big Ben, and seeing the fucking the bridge, I believe the London Bridge, in particular the one that fucking Spider-Man fought on with Mysterio from No Way Home. Far From Home. Yes, the one from Far From Home. I saw that. We crossed under it. It was so cool. I was like, oh my god, I'm here. And I don't even fucking like that movie. That movie's ass. That's the worst Spider-Man movie. Garbage. But seeing that in person took the cake for me. It was so fucking beautiful. And then went to Berlin. Berlin was the kind of like the weakest spot, but that's only because, again, that was a 24-hour trip. But it was pretty dope. It was pretty cool, but it was like the weakest. We basically went to some malls and whatnot. But it did kind of help me realize, and this is the ultimate argument of how big and beautiful the world is, because I pretty much had I want to say a negative opinion about Germans or anything. More like an ignorant, because you hear so much of like shit that happened over in history and whatnot. But actually being there and like observing the culture and whatnot, it was kind of like, like it's nowhere as bad as what people would make it out to be. And it was like, wow, this was like really different. And again, maybe this is not like that important to motherfuckers. Like people's like, what the fuck? How do you don't know this? And it's like, for me, I've always kind of been sheltered. Hell, I'm a fucking big man fucking in fucking Brooklyn. From Brooklyn, who was probably never traveled to other places other than fucking other than to Barbados, my hometown. So it's like it was amazing seeing Berlin. But again, the highlights, the top three though, that blew my fucking mind. Florida was at number 3. Florida was fucking awesome. I went to Disney World. I've been dreaming to go to Disney World ever since I was a fucking kid. Me and my brother went to me and my brother and my mother went to fucking we went to the Magical Kingdom site. So it's like all classic Disney. And we were having a fucking ball the whole day. Like, my mom and my brother was just like, this shit is fucking stupid. Like, and I'm just like, yeah! Oh my god! I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm here like rocking around and shit. This is how fucking magical this shit is, alright? I can see why motherfuckers love Disney World, bro. Like, I could get it. I could see it. We got on the boat because there was like 3 different options to get to the Magical Kingdom. We got on the fucking boat, and let me tell you, they started playing classic Disney music, and I'm like, oh, this is cute and whatnot. And as soon as we got to like near the halfway point, near the end of the ride, there's like they played the whole new world, motherfucker. They played a whole new world, and my fucking balls, my body went like, like I was fucking in trance, baby. I was in fucking trance being there, and it was so magical. It was so much fun, and it also gave me, just in general of being in Florida, it gave me this better sense of like how better it is over in New York. It feels so much more peaceful. At least the place we were staying at. It feels way more relaxed. There's a shit ton of gun places. I'm like, damn, y'all motherfuckers not playing. Florida people don't fucking play. They got gun stores everywhere. But yeah, like, Florida was fucking awesome, and I couldn't be more happier than any. I was like a little kid again. I was like a fucking little kid. But then for number 2, fucking Amsterdam. Ooh, Amsterdam. Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. Let me tell y'all something about Amsterdam. Let me tell y'all about Amsterdam. Now, honestly, Amsterdam really lives up to its notion of being the Sin City. I would call it the city of yin and yang, the city of Disneyland for adults. I would call it so much different things, but I would call it the city of yin and yang. That's my number one name for Amsterdam, because being there and visiting so many places, it was so jarring. Like, one minute you'll get this very beautiful architectural fucking place with beautiful scenery, beautiful food and whatnot, and canals going into one place to the next. It's so fucking beautiful being in Amsterdam. It's so fucking good. And then you fucking turn the corner. There's nothing but weed shops. And I'm talking about strong ass weed. Not that little shit that fucking New York gives. Strong ass weed shops and red light districts. And you're like, what? And it's all this like connected. To me, the highlight of that trip for me was going to the Anne Frank Museum. Ever since I watched this movie called Freedom Writers, I always wanted to go to the Anne Frank Museum, and just being there, which me and my friend, we fucked up, and yo, this is gonna be bad funny shit in this story, but you know, me and my friend fucked up because they kept pointing and saying, hey, you gotta pick up a headphone shit to listen to like the audio. And me and my friends, I was so excited, and my friend just walked off. And so we just walked right in without the headphones. So everyone's having headsets on, and I'm here just reading the walls and shit because we didn't have no headset. We couldn't go back. So it was so fucking hilarious, but at the same time, it felt like I was. This is gonna sound fucking nerdy as fuck. Felt like I was in a Resident Evil game where you just had to read all the fucking diaries and shit in order to find out the story of what the fuck happened. And I was just like thrown back by how sad and like how depressing it is. It's like, it was so beautiful but also very tragic experience, and fucking eye was burning, and I couldn't believe it. I was so happy being there though. It was such an emotional moment. And then right after that, we went to go get. Right after that, me and my friend went to go get weed. It's like weird. That place is so fucking weird. And then I met one of my coolest friends. I'm not gonna say her name, but I met one of my coolest friends from there, from Amsterdam. Like, she's my fucking rock. Like, she was just showing us around Amsterdam, and I'm just like, man, like, Amsterdam's fucking awesome, man. And I can't wait to go back. It's actually not that bad to being in Amsterdam, so I'm looking forward to going back to there. It's very easy to get to Amsterdam too, so I was like, okay, cool. But the last but not least, and this is the highlight of 2024 for me, was going to fucking Japan, my dreamland. That was a surprise 30th birthday trip that I could not believe I took part of. I could not believe it. Like, when my friend hit me up, he was like, yo, degenerate. Get online, nigga. Get online, motherfucker. We're gonna purchase the tickets to Japan. I'm like, yo, this man joking. He fucking around. And he was like, no, motherfucker, we going to Japan. And as soon as we press that button, our tickets, which cost us a few bread, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that shit was expensive. But as soon as we got there, which was a fucking 16 to 17 hour flight, which was fucking painful. The flight getting to Japan was fucking awful. That's one thing I want to say. Going to Japan in the flight is fucking trash. Trash. Garbage. Awful. 24 hours, yo, you better get first class if you're gonna do Japan. Because Jesus Christ, my fucking ass was killing me. I had to walk around the fucking plane as it kept going, bro. It was so much, but it didn't allow me to catch up with a lot of 2024 movies. But man, it was fucking rough. But yo, when we got there, oh my goodness, it lived up to every expectation and then some. One of the things I would definitely tell people, and one of the biggest advice I would give people who want to go to Japan, is that one, if you're going to go to Japan, learn the language. That is the most important thing. Learn at least a few phrases. You don't have to learn the full language and know how to say every fucking word, but at least learn like a few phrases, or at least learn a few of the language. Because when you get to like, if you're just doing, what the fuck? If you're going to Tokyo, you're pretty much fine. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. When you get to Osaka, alright, yeah. When you go out of Japan, any other place, you're gonna need that shit. Another thing I would say is that be respectful to their culture. Like that is the most thing, because I think a lot of people come into Japan and just think they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want. One thing I realized of my time being in Japan is that Japanese people are very much to themselves. I was telling my uncle this, and he kind of agreed with me. They have a very chaotic regiment that just works for them. When rush hour hits, they're gone. When fucking 11 o'clock, anybody who does the party scenes at 11 o'clock, you know, at a certain time, you gotta head back to your fucking destination. Because if you don't, all trains are shut down and you gotta go. And they're like, everyone's just so organized over there. Like it's chaotic controlled over there. It's like, it's super chaotic, but everyone seems like they know what the fuck they're doing. And it's like crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I was like, what the fuck? And I just loved it though. And everyone's to themselves. Everyone's polite and everyone's to themselves. Everyone's to their own bubble. It isn't like, I would say, New York, where it's like, there's some people that don't really want to fuck with you. But for the most part, there's some. In Japan, like, everyone's like to themselves. And unless you like know a motherfucker who knows a motherfucker, that's about it. You're not kind of being thing. But in terms of that, they're very welcoming. Like, I've met people that was like mad cool, that was mad welcoming. But yeah, in terms of like, if you're black, because I know that's the main thing. I'll tell you right now, if you go to Tokyo, you're not gonna get that much stares or like, because I think they're kind of used to you in Tokyo. I noticed when you go to Osaka and further out, they're kind of like, fucking black people, you guys exist? Or are they trying to figure out, are you famous and shit? So are they kind of racist? I would say, based off of my experience, because everybody else's experience is going to be definitely different. Not really. They're just, I would say, very ignorant or like curious. Maybe curious is the better term about black people. Because I know when I went to Osaka, I was getting more stares. And I would just be like, try to be the most friendliest motherfucker. Be like, hi, konnichiwa, hi. Just be mad friendly. And it really paid off. But me and my homeboys, we were having so much fun in Japan. We went to, I think some of my favorite moments, we went to a Japanese Osa, which is a spa, like public spa, We went to that because they do have ones for tattoos. It was fucking awesome. And that was really like a brotherly bonding moment with my bros. Then we went to this like festival K-pop shit in the early in the morning. It was like this little food place, but then it was like doing this band stuff. It was hype as fuck. It was like most over the top. Like when I say anime weeaboo shit, like very over the top. It's called Samurai Restaurant. Highly recommend you do that. They give you food and whatnot, but also there's a play and there are people dancing and shit. And their energy was fucking awesome. Their energy was so good, man. I was like, yo, this is beautiful. And it was so good I almost teared up because it was that powerful, like how energetic that shit was. That was the moment I realized, yeah, I'm in fucking Japan. I will say another good moment that I fucking love in Japan was the Mario Kart. Now, let me just closure this shit real quick. Let me put out a disclaimer. This shit is not actually Mario Kart. You're not gonna go around speed racing and bumping into people and just like winning a race. It's actually like a tour guide, but you know you do need a driver's license if you want to participate in it because you are going on the streets of Tokyo. And another thing that I think a lot of people don't fucking know, and what I really, really want to reference to people if you're doing Japan, is that you do need a international license permit, international license permit in order to do the shit. So if you don't have that, you're not gonna be able to do it. And I highly recommend you get that, because if you don't have that shit, it's gonna be pain in the fucking ass. You're not gonna be able to do it, all right? And you can get your permit like easily. I got mine. I think it only cost me, technically speaking, it would have only cost me like $25 if I had previously got the a small paper, small like picture ID for me. But I ended up paying like I think $30 because I think it was only like $5 to get your picture taken in there. And yeah, it was fucking awesome, guys. Like I highly recommend you do it. I will, however, say bring some fucking goggles or something, because like when you're getting on that road and you're going fast, because the instructor I had, she was fucking awesome. Can't remember her name. If I do remember, I'm gonna put it on the link right here. She was like, yo, we're gonna fucking go through Rainbow Bridge and we're gonna go fast. And when I tell y'all to fucking speed, y'all gonna fucking speed. And I'm like, and then she's like doing the hand signals because they got different hand signals to do, and we're like booking it down fucking Tokyo. It was so awesome. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. But it is like the controls, I'm not gonna lie, because I barely drive even in New York. The controls of that shit is a little rough. And that shit was hurting my ass by the end, because it's like you got no safety on that shit at all. So I hope you've been learning how to drive, because you know it's really tiring too. It was really tiring. But you know, again, I haven't drove in a minute, so that was probably the reason why it was also kind of like a little bumpy. But overall, it was a good experience. I highly recommend, if you got a driver's license, at least try it once. I would have recommended to do the one that goes to Rainbow Bridge, because that shit is beautiful sights. Oh my goodness, the beautiful sight. And also you get to dress up as different costumes, but of course you couldn't fucking dress up as the Mario characters because of copyright and shit. They didn't allow that. But you could dress up as fucking Dragon Ball Z characters. I have my boy Piccolo, because Piccolo's my GOAT. I love Piccolo. He's my favorite Dragon Ball character next to Gohan. So it was just fucking magical. It was a magical experience. All right. Yeah, and there's so much. My friends, they went to fucking like this deer ranch. We went to go hug pigs at one point, or piglets at one point. We fucking was doing so much in Japan, and we had a week. And then we even went to one party. I highly recommend, if you're gonna go to parties, go to the parties in Osaka, motherfuckers. Go to the parties in Osaka. All right. So I saved you black. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Go to the parties in Osaka. That shit is lit. Party scene is lit. There's a lot of cool stuff in Japan. Japan obviously was my favorite out of all. But man, like Japan, if I can also offer any advice, get another suitcase. When you get there, try to get the most cheapest suitcase you can over in Japan. Because motherfuckers, just saying, you won't bring back a lot of shit, especially when you get to that Don Quixote store. Yo, if you see a Don Quixote store, fucking just run to the other. Well, you're on vacation, so have fun, but motherfucker, just dip in and try to focus. You must stay focused when you get to Don Quixote, because everything's like dirt cheap over there. It's fucking wild, and I loved every minute of it. Which area did I prefer more, Osaka or Tokyo? I would definitely say, again, if you're trying to do just exploring and looking and whatever, Tokyo had so much different stuff you didn't even need to leave anywhere else. But if you want to, I would highly say, if you want a party city, go to Osaka. Osaka was great. I also saw Capcom's main fucking office in Osaka. That was the coolest fucking moment. As everybody knows from the channel, I guess, if people don't know, I'm a huge Capcom fan. Capcom's one of my favorite video game companies. They make hit after hit, banger after banger. So it was cool to just be able to take a picture. I can't go in, but it was cool to just take a picture over at Osaka's headquarters. Another thing is that, and speaking of that, I had no idea a fucking Monster Hunter was so popular in Japan. That and Konami, as much as we fucking hate Konami over here, those motherfuckers are popular over in Japan. Like, they have like workout and casinos and shit. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? Also, like, I highly recommend, if you're going to Japan, like, please, if you're a gamer, please visit at least one video game arcade place. They're very much a dying breed. And the last one I went to, it was cool and it was like really relaxing and whatever. But man, it was like wow. Like, just seeing them all there. You had fucking 80-year-old people just playing fucking Tekken 7. I was like, what the fuck? It was like so weird. And Gundam and shit. Like so much cool stuff is in Japan. And again, like, I highly recommend everybody go to Japan. The flight is a little bit ridiculous and the price for tickets is probably ridiculous, but man, once you get in Japan, you're set for life, baby. You are fucking set. So yeah, I guess that will be it for my 2024 little recap and whatever. It is so fun of 2024. I think the only negative I had of 2024 is the lack of video games for me playing, but we're gonna save that conversation for another time. But yeah, just to recap this video a little bit, more videos are gonna come. We're gonna do my top 10 and my worst movies of 2024. We're gonna do a little like video for 2024 in terms of gaming. and then we're gonna do most anticipated. Then we're gonna do DCEU tier list / retrospect. Then we're gonna do Spider-Man movie tier list, and then we're gonna do Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man costumes. So we got a lot coming on the channel, so I hope you guys are ready for that. But neither here nor there. Want to basically just say to wrap this video up, I hope whatever little thing you're trying to aspire to do this year, you get it done, or at least make steps to getting it. You don't have to do everything all at once, because I know for me, my little goal for this year, for me personally, is to lose a little bit of weight, because your boy looking a little chunky compared to how he was back in 2021. And 2, I really kind of let myself a little go. Due to health conditions, and I do have to kind of cut back a little bit. But I will say, if you really are trying to aim for something, take it day by day. Don't try to overdo it. Don't try to get everything done. And if you don't meet your goal in 1 month or so or whatever, don't give up. Don't call in the towers. You just might have to change your approach a little bit, and that's about it. That's all you can really do. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, please comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know what your New Year's resolution is. What is your favorite moment of 2024? Or, just hit my shit up. What game you looking forward to? What movie you looking forward to? Are we gonna get more rap beefs? Are we gonna have fucking Drake and Kendrick go at each other anymore? Like, comment below, let me know. And as always, stay tuned for more videos. It's your boy, Mr. Degenerate, signing out. Have a good motherfucking time. It's 2025, baby. Let's go.